Hello and welcome to Watch Dogs Legion, a AAA title from Ubisoft that was released towards the end of last week. Now, I'm not one to put negative videos together. For those that know me, I'm an avid Division fan, and believe me, that game has issues, but I can see through bugs to see the good and class of Division as my all-time favourite franchise, and I've started to build a career from it with my YouTube channel. I have the utmost respect for Ubisoft, who are also involved with the Division, but Watch Dogs Legion has taken the piss. I want to go back to Watch Dogs 1. I bought this game on release and sunk 40 hours into it in a matter of days. I was loving it. Ubisoft make great titles, and this was another that they added to their inventory. But I hit a game-breaking bug. There was an issue where if you invaded someone else's world in their online feature and died, you went back to your own world and lost access to your tech that you bought. The problem was there was missions that required this tech, but when you went to unlock the tech again, the game thought you already had it. So you had one menu telling you that you needed to unlock this tech and another saying that you had it, so the mission could not be done, and it was a progression blocker, otherwise known as a game-breaking bug. After trying all sorts to get it fixed and reading everything I could online, there was nothing to be done but delete the save and start again, but wait for a patch to fix it or turn off the online feature until they fixed it. I threw the game in the bin and was quite angry. 1 year later I saw the game going cheap and thought, why not? I absolutely loved it and even got the Platinum Trophy at the time, as it was that much fun. Moving forward to Watch Dogs 2, and I refused to make the same mistake again. I thought I'd wait and see how it was when it released, and for whatever reason I did not follow up with that, and I've still yet to play Watch Dogs 2 to this day. Moving forward to last week, I have been wanting to do something different in the Division for a while now and was waiting on Cyberpunk on November the 18th, but it was announced that it got delayed and I was quite upset with that, not because they delayed it but because of how much I was craving something different, and Watch Dogs Legion released the next day I think. I made the decision to work around my current plans and go for it. I bought Watch Dogs Legion on PC and started a stream on release day. Within a matter of minutes I suffered my first crash. I was half expecting it, as I read an article early that day and this was a known issue, and they said just to restart it and it would continue to work. So that I did. I was slightly pissed that there was no checkpoint and I had to start the game again, but whatever, this time it never crashed and it was a solid run for about 4 hours that I streamed. After stream, literally within an hour, I get my first ever blue screen on my desktop, the one with a sad face when something is fucked up. It repairs itself and everything seems to be okay. So I load up Watch Dogs Legion to record some content. I use NVIDIA Experience to record on PC and it is boss. I use it for all my PC content, and after a few hours I noticed it wasn't recording. I also had it set to record during the stream earlier, as I record my gameplay separate from a stream so that it has no overlay and it doesn't have my voice on it, and it just has the game sound. And I noticed that the stream recording stopped at the first crash that I mentioned. Thinking back, this was real weird because at the time the game crash also crashed my Streamlabs, which I used to stream with, and I had to reload it. It was really out of place, but for whatever reason I can no longer record gameplay with NVIDIA Experience. It just won't work. I've spent half a day trying to troubleshoot and all sorts, but no. So I'm now having to use Streamlabs to record my PC gameplay and having to learn a new system that currently does not work how NVIDIA Experience did. On top of this, I can no longer open Microsoft documents. I was sent an Excel file that night and there's an error every time I try and open it. I try to load Word and the same error. This is time that I now need to spend trying to fix this, and it could be just coincidence, but part of me feels like it's related. And then moving forward to last night, I do a Division stream with the same PS4 settings that I've used for the last few years, and the people in chat are telling me that there are all sorts of sound issues and echoes. I had to take 10 minutes to fix this, and in the end, luckily a restart of Streamlabs sorted it. It has been an absolute nightmare since the first few minutes I loaded the game. I am now having issue after issue with my £2,500 PC that I never had prior. To say I'm enraged is an understatement. I'm just waiting now for the next issue to arise. Even with all of this, I've tried to continue to make content and I've got videos out, but just have a look here at what I had to put up with on just one mission today.
Last of them. Well bloody done. Dead. Goodbye, dear, and stay in touch.
Sounds like Hackney and Islington are ready to rise up and defy Albion. Couldn't ask for a better result, DedSec.
Fuck yes.
Jesus.
Waiting area crime.
Right then, there's no time to chit-chat. Albion have synchronized their raid teams. I'll feed you the locations as I get them. You take them down. Well, go on.
This is constant. Even when I actually manage to complete tasks, it crashes sometimes and there is no checkpoint on reload, so I lose my progress and have to go through it again. Then you get a good hour and think your luck is in, but it'll happen again at some point. I read online and I see a lot of people are having issues with crashes on PC, PS4 and Xbox. As I said earlier, I can deal with bugs and I can get past them, but this and the fact that it may have had an impact on my system that I cannot afford to replace makes me question how this game was ever released. I 100% regret downloading it, and it'll be the last Ubisoft title, bar any future Division titles of course, that I'll ever buy on release. I respect you Ubisoft, you do actually make great games, and Watch Dogs Legion is actually a great game when it works. I'm thoroughly enjoying it, but the enragement at all these crashes is just getting a little bit too much. I remain persistent and try to do what I set out to do, but I'm also looking forward to the patch that I read that will be with us last Friday to fix this. But I just wanted to get this off my chest and say that this is 100% unacceptable. I'll end this video with this. This also happened after one of my crashes just the other day. My operator is a young female that I unlocked on a mission that you had to get a construction worker. Her avatar is now that of a grandma. I will get back to more positive videos later today. Thank you for listening to my rant. Peace out.